Crossing the River of Dreams. Have you ever faced something so hard that you thought you couldn't do it? This is the story of Koius, a young boy who never gave up, even when things were tough. His story is about crossing a river every day to go to school and how his hard work led him to great success. In a small, quiet village surrounded by trees and fields, Koius lived with his family. A wide, flowing river ran next to their village. The river was beautiful, with clear, sparkling water, but it was also a big challenge for Koius. On the other side of the river was the school where Koius wanted to learn. Every morning, as the sun began to rise, Koius woke up early. He got dressed quickly, grabbed his books, and headed out the door. His family worked hard fishing and farming near the river. They didn't have much money, but they had big dreams for Koius. Koius's journey to school was not easy. He had to cross the wide river every day. Some days, the water was calm, and the crossing was easier. But other days, the river was wild, and the water was deep and fast. Koius didn't know how to swim very well, so he had to be very careful. One sunny morning, Koius stood at the edge of the river, holding his books high above his head. The water looked calm, and he thought, "I can do this." He stepped into the cool water and began to wade across. The water reached up to his waist, but he kept going, step by step. As Koius walked, he remembered his dream of becoming a doctor. He wanted to help people in his village, and he knew that going to school was the first step. With each step, he felt more determined. Finally, he reached the other side, his clothes wet but his books dry. At school, Koius loved to learn. His teachers were kind and noticed how hard he worked. They knew that crossing the river every day was not easy, but Koius never complained. He was always eager to learn and do his best. One rainy day, the river was very different. The sky was dark, and the rain poured down in heavy sheets. The river was angry and wild, with strong currents and high water. Koius stood at the edge, holding his books tightly. He knew the crossing would be dangerous, but he also knew that missing school was not an option. With a deep breath, Koius stepped into the raging water. The current was strong, pushing and pulling him. His heart pounded in his chest, and fear gripped him, but he kept going. He remembered his dreams and the support of his family. Step by step, he pushed through the water, his legs tired and his arms aching. Halfway across, a large wave hit him, and Koius stumbled. He fell into the cold water, his books slipping from his grasp. Panic set in, but Koius fought to stay calm. He kicked his legs and reached for his books, grabbing them just before they floated away. With all his strength, he stood up and continued his journey. When Koius finally reached the other side, he was soaked and shivering, but his spirit was unbroken. His classmates and teachers were amazed when he walked into the classroom, dripping wet but with a bright smile. They cheered for him, inspired by his bravery and determination. As the years went by, Koius continued to cross the river every day. He studied hard, always remembering his dream of becoming a doctor. His teachers helped him as much as they could, giving him extra books and guidance. Koius never gave up, even when things were tough. One day, Koius's hard work paid off. He graduated from school with top honors and earned a scholarship to a university in the city. The whole village celebrated his success, proud of their determined young hero. Koius's story spread throughout the village, inspiring other children to pursue their education, no matter the obstacles. At university, Koius studied even harder. He learned about medicine and how to help people. He never forgot the river he had to cross every day or the challenges he faced. His determination and hard work continued to guide him. After many years, Koius graduated from university and became a doctor. He returned to his village, bringing new knowledge and hope. He built a small clinic and started treating people, helping them stay healthy and strong. But Koius didn't stop there. He knew that many children in his village still faced the same challenge he did. So, he started a project to build a bridge over the river. With the help of the village and some kind donors, the bridge was built. Now, children could go to school safely, without fearing the dangerous crossing. Koius's journey was not easy, but it showed that with determination, courage, and hard work, any challenge can be overcome. His story reminds us that no matter how strong the current, we can always cross the river of our dreams and achieve great success. The village thrived, and the river that once was a barrier became a symbol of hope and perseverance. Koias' story inspired everyone, showing that dreams can come true if you never give up.